Welcome. My name is Mordy, and I have been teaching meditation for over 30 years. And I am delighted that you have decided to learn to meditate. I know the kinds of wonderful results meditation can provide for people, and I'm excited for anyone who is going to embark on this wonderful, life-changing path. The two meditation techniques in this program are simple to learn, and I look forward to teaching them to you. By making the commitment to meditate for even just a few days, you will begin to experience a taste of what your life can be like with less stress or anxiety. Even by just listening to this program a few times, you will feel better, sleep better, be happier, feel more at ease, because you will know how stress arises and how to reduce it the moment you experience it. Wherever you think your stress comes from, people, places, situations, or your own mind, through daily meditation, you will feel better. Practicing meditation techniques provided here will help you live a happier and healthier life. If at this time you'd like to close your eyes, please go ahead and do so. Why is our mind so filled with thoughts? The average person has up to 10,000 thoughts in an average day. Unfortunately, many of those thoughts bring with them feelings such as anxiety, anger, or irritation. Many of these thoughts or conversational chatter that we have with ourselves result from what is called a conditioned mind. Over the course of our lifetime, we have developed a conditioned mind that reacts very predictably to many events or triggers that come into our daily lives. If someone talks to us in a way we're not accustomed to, we may get offended and angry. If another driver cuts in front of us while driving, often we get annoyed. Some conversations we have with others leave us feeling anxious. Our minds can be highly predictable in how we react to triggers in our daily lives. In some ways, we're like a highly trained animal who, after years of practice, is trained to react immediately upon command. Our minds have become conditioned to feel and react to certain types of people, situations, and even to our own thoughts. Through meditation, we are able to loosen the grip our mind has from its years of conditioning and reduce a lot of the chatter that goes on non-stop in our mind. Through meditation, we will experience a greater sense of contentment, calm, and inner peace. How does meditation enable you to break out of this predictable, conditioned mind? Through meditation, our mind learns to slow down. Meditation helps us reduce the repetitive chatter in our mind. Eventually, we can observe our thoughts so that we are no longer conditioned to react as we have done so many times before. By slowing down the thoughts in our mind, we learn to find a healthier response to the situations that arise. We are able to learn naturally not to be offended so easily by others, not to react so angrily or get annoyed so predictably. We realize that jealousy or anger is unnecessary and unhealthy. Our current set of predictable reactions is harming us. Over time, the old, unhealthy responses that we're so used to begin to fall away like a snake shedding old skin that is no longer necessary. Through consistent meditation practice, you will experience how much more pleasant and content life can be when you can start to control the constant chatter in your mind and be more in tune with the feelings in your heart. What makes you anxious or angry or fearful? Sometimes anticipating an event in the future or dwelling upon events from the past causes us stress right now. Maybe you're scheduled to go to the doctor or for surgery in a few days, and as a result, today you feel fearful or anxious. Or maybe you get stressed just thinking about going to work tomorrow. Or you can't get that conversation from yesterday out of your head. Events that don't happen until way off into the future or have already long gone are causing your mind to be filled with discomforting thoughts and a sense of anxiety today. Another kind of stress can be triggered in the moment. A conversation with a loved one or an interaction with a coworker doesn't go well, and you find yourself irritated or offended and insulted. When you open up your monthly bills, you may be conditioned to feel anxious or angry at how much you owe. Our mind is also conditioned to react in the moment we are faced with triggers. And finally, many of our own thoughts themselves are an unhealthy reaction to the thought that preceded it. And since in the course of one day we can think thousands of thoughts, oftentimes our own thought process is the trigger for how we feel in that moment. Through daily meditation, we can stop the cycle of the conditioning that causes us to feel these different types of stress. We can be happier and healthier through meditation, slowing our chatter, reducing our trigger reactions, and naturally retraining our conditioned mind gently and slowly, leaving in its place a sense of peace and joy. We present 2 meditation techniques with this program. The first technique is a daily sitting meditation. We suggest that you commit to the technique described here once or even twice a day for 15 minutes each time. If you can't start with 15 minutes each time, then start with 5 minutes, but commit to it. The positive, healthy state of mind that you develop in this sitting meditation will make you feel better and carry over to the rest of your day. The second technique in this program can be used in the moment. The in the moment technique can be used at the very moment you realize that you are feeling any undesirable state of mind or feeling. Both meditation techniques are based on your breath. Ancient meditation masters have found that when the breath is calm, the body and the mind become calm as well. In almost all religions, the breath is our life force, our spirit. Breathing connects us to all other human beings on the planet, past and future. After all, we all need to breathe, and we all breathe the same air. And finally, our breath is free and easily accessible to us at all times. All of the above makes breathing the perfect tool for meditation. You can use these 2 techniques anywhere, anytime. I will guide you through this so you know exactly what to do. You have set this time aside for yourself, so there is no need to think or plan about anyone or anything else during this time. Before we begin, let's start by sitting in a comfortable position. You can sit in a chair or on a sofa or on the floor, leaning against a wall, or even sit in bed. Your back or spine should be relaxed with a tall feeling for your posture. You may want to put a small pillow or a rolled towel behind your lower back so that you're comfortable in sitting up. If you're wearing a belt or a tie, you may want to loosen them. Your hands can be on your lap or wherever they are most comfortable. Now slowly close your eyes. Take a few moments to just observe your breath and relax any tension that you can feel in your face, your shoulders, or in the rest of your body. Feel your face release tension. Feel your shoulders melt away. And notice your breath as you start to inhale and exhale. Now let's take a moment to cultivate or feel a sense of gratitude that you have the opportunity to learn or practice meditation. Most people don't have this opportunity. Now let's enjoy the next 15 minutes as you bring peace and well-being to yourself. Continue to observe your inhale and your exhale. We are just observing our breathing as it is right now, without any modification. Some breaths are longer, some are shorter. Some will expand and contract our abdomen or chest. Some breaths are deep, some are shallow. They are all different. Observe one or two of your breaths now. Now observe your inhale and exhale. And then in your mind, say the number 1. Then observe the next inhale and exhale. And in your mind, say the number 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Continue to observe your breath and count in your mind until you reach 10. When you get to 10, go back to the beginning and start again from 1. Breathe and count at your own pace. We are simply observing our inhale and exhale and counting to ourselves after the exhale. If at any time you get distracted by thoughts inside your head or noises in your environment, that's okay. Just go back to where you left off in your counting, or just start again from 1. Enjoy these next few moments while you return your mind to its natural state. We will now change the directions so we can place the count before the inhale and exhale. 1, inhale, exhale. 2, inhale, exhale. 3, inhale and exhale until you reach 10. At which point, go back to the beginning and start the count again at 1. We are not modifying our breath in any particular way. We are just observing it. They are all different. The pause in between the breaths also can change from one breath to the next. Observe this. Go at your own pace. And once again, if at any time you get distracted by thoughts inside your head or noises in your environment, that's okay. Without any annoyance or negative feedback, just go back to where you left off in your count, or start again from the number 1. Enjoy the peace that you are creating for yourself in these next few moments. For the next few minutes, we will no longer use the counting. We will simply observe the breath and once again become intimately familiar with our breath. But this time, no count will be used. You might notice the rise and fall of your abdomen, the expansion or contraction of your chest, air passing through your nostrils, or other subtle aspects that you might notice while observing your breath. If thoughts or noise come into your mind, it's not a problem. Let them come and let them go. And when you recognize that you're distracted in some way, just return to observe the breath. Become a connoisseur of your own unique breathing. Go at your own pace for the next few minutes and return to your breath if you get distracted. You can gently bring your attention back to my voice. Continue to sit quietly with your eyes closed and just listen to the music for a few moments as you transition from your meditation. Feel or listen for the stillness that you have created for yourself. Feel if you are calmer now than before you started listening to this program. Whether you had many or few thoughts while meditating, it doesn't matter. You still reap the benefits. You can slowly start to move your head, your neck, or your shoulders as you open your eyes slowly. Take a few more minutes as your eyes and mind adjust back to your environment. May the peace you have created for yourself be shared with others. Congratulations. You should feel proud that you have learned to meditate. You have given yourself the ultimate gift, the opportunity to change your life. You have put yourself on the ultimate road to freedom. With practice over time, you will develop the mental strength and the inner calm to decide how to feel at any time in any situation. When all is stormy around you, as a result of your daily meditation practice, you will be able to feel a sense of inner peace. You'll feel more centered without being part of the drama and stress that most people get involved in. Over time, you will see results by being able to handle any situation better and not feel like you are at the mercy of situations and people around you. The hardest part of this whole program is making the commitment to fit it into your morning or evening schedule. If you don't make the commitment to meditate on a daily basis, it won't happen. Set yourself up for success by starting with 5 or 10 minutes once or twice a day. See if you can do 7 days in a row. It will be the best thing you can probably do for yourself without any exception. The benefits are waiting there for you to take. All you need to do is to get into a daily routine and do it. Now, sometimes you will complete your meditation and feel very calm. And other times you may not. That's okay. The results of meditation are subtle and are below the surface of what you may feel sometimes. They also have a cumulative effect. So even if you don't feel the subtle results every time you meditate, the mental bank account is filling up with a calm, clear energy and is allowing you to naturally and subtly reduce the chatter. You don't see your muscles grow larger after one trip to the gym. But with consistent effort, your muscles will grow stronger. And with consistent meditation, you become mentally healthier and happier. Another wonderful aspect about meditation practice is that even if your mind is filled with thoughts the whole time you are meditating, you still reap the benefits. It's okay to have thoughts during meditation. Thoughts are part of our daily lives. And if you have them while meditating, observe them and then go back to observing your breath. They're just thoughts. And those thoughts are not you. If you have a negative thought, the thought is negative. It doesn't mean you are. We all have many different kinds of thoughts, and that is all they are, thoughts. You are not what you think. Finally, there is no such thing as a bad meditation. If you sit down to meditate, you can give yourself an A in the course. And if you meditate twice a day, you get an A+. It all starts with you. I know you can do this. Make the time. Change your life. Get the benefits. I wish you well in your meditation practice, and I hope you are excited to be on your way. May you be happy. May you feel peace. May you feel joy. And may you share it with others. Another kind of meditation is called in-the-moment meditation. It's helpful to use when you first notice that you are experiencing anxiety, jealousy, anger, fear, or any undesirable state of mind that you find yourself in. The in-the-moment technique is based on an ancient practice called Lo Zhang, which means training of the mind. Lo Zhang was developed about 1,000 years ago by an Indian meditation master named Atisha. He brought this practice to Tibet from India. At that time, and in the last few decades as well, Tibetan monks and meditation teachers brought it to the West. It is also breathing-based. However, before you start to practice the in-the-moment technique, I highly recommend that you practice your sitting meditation daily, or even twice a day, for at least a week or two. Only after consistent practice with the sitting meditation will you have developed the mental muscles or discipline to use the in-the-moment technique effectively. Hopefully you are gaining some sense of peace or calm from the daily sitting meditation practice. Nevertheless, after we finish our daily meditation, when we all go back to living our day-to-day lives, we re-enter the world of people and situations and our own thoughts. As you know, interactions will arise that leave us feeling angry or anxious or any number of undesirable states of mind. In other words, the daily meditation will help us reduce these feelings or reactions. But sometimes even that may not be enough to get you through your day. That is where in-the-moment meditation can be most helpful. It is a more specific approach to deal with our states of mind as we begin to feel them. Together with the sitting meditation, it will also help you to reduce and put in perspective the undesirable feelings that we all experience. The whole technique takes about 6 to 8 breaths in total, although you can tailor it to your needs. Some practitioners might practice it for several minutes at a time. The breathing in this technique is a deep, slow breathing. Here is how in-the-moment meditation works. When you first notice that you are feeling anxious or any other undesirable state of mind, take that feeling of anxiety and inhale it deeply. And slowly exhale a feeling that would be helpful to you at that moment. The exhaled feeling might be a feeling of relaxation. It might be a visualization of being on a sunny beach. It might be remembering the smile of someone you love while you exhale. The exhaled feeling should be something that is a desirable feeling for you. So we inhale slowly the undesirable state of mind that we are feeling, for example, anger. And when we exhale slowly, the remedy that will make our state of mind feel better at that moment. For example, thinking about a warm bath. We do this for 3 to 4 slow, deep breaths. When we inhale, we observe and recognize what we are feeling. And when we exhale, we use a visualization or a feeling that will take care of ourselves. That is the first half of the technique. The second half of this technique is the next 3 to 4 breaths. We use the next 3 to 4 breaths in the same way, except we do it on behalf of others in the world who are feeling what we are feeling now. This time, we slowly inhale that undesirable feeling that you have, let's say it's anger, on behalf of everyone in the world that is experiencing what you are feeling now. And when we exhale slowly, we exhale a remedy for everyone in the world who needs to feel better from the anger. While inhaling, we feel the state of mind that is upsetting us and inhale it for all who feel that way all over the world. And while exhaling, we exhale for others. We might say to ourselves phrases like, may they be happy, may they be peaceful, may they feel joy. To summarize, the first 3 to 4 breaths are for ourselves. The next 3 to 4 breaths are for the rest of the world, anyone who may be feeling what we are feeling. This technique is simple but powerful. To effectively implement the in-the-moment meditation, it's important to practice our sitting meditation regularly. Consistent practice of sitting meditation will give us the courage and concentration to pull ourselves out of our undesirable state of mind and allow us to use this powerful technique effectively. In the course of only 6 to 8 slow breaths, we link our breath to our undesirable and then desirable feelings. By breathing these feelings or emotions in and out slowly, we're able to change our mood or mental state. It allows us to break the cycle. In that short period of time, initially, we may only be able to change our state of mind just a little. But every time we practice our in-the-moment meditation or our sitting meditation, we accumulate those little subtle changes that move us away from our conditioned reaction. Over time, these changes develop into a peaceful, calmer energy in our mental bank account. Little by little, through consistent practice over time, we get richer in this way, which of course means happier and healthier. And sometimes, even a little deposit into this mental bank account is all we need to get back on track. It's just enough to loosen the hold that fear or anxiety may have on us. This technique works in several ways. Until now, our response may always have been a continued sense of anxiety or jealousy or anger for that moment. Or sometimes we may even deny to ourselves what we are feeling. This technique allows us to break the reactive, conditioned pattern that we have been thinking and feeling all our lives in that situation. It creates space or a break between thoughts or undesirable feelings that our thoughts are causing us. We are in essence paying close attention to the state of mind we are in and changing and transforming it through our breathing. We are not ignoring it or hoping it goes away or denying it. Our exhale trains us to take care of ourselves. With practice, we get better and better at transforming our states of mind away from fear and stress and anger. When angry or irritated, the first set of breaths is hard to do, and the second set of breaths is even harder. Who wants to think about others when we are so wound up in our own pain? By bringing other people in the world into our in-the-moment meditation, who like ourselves are feeling what we feel, we put our situation in perspective, especially when we are able to imagine for a moment the millions of people experiencing the same thing we are. We are also able to develop a sense of compassion for others while we take that second set of 3 to 4 breaths. This practice takes a lot of courage to think about others while we are not doing so well ourselves. But developing compassion for others during a difficult time softens and opens our heart. It changes our conditioning. By recognizing our feeling and transforming it in the moment, we no longer have to live with our conditioned response. When we inhale, we are not the only ones in this boat. Others feel this way too. And when we exhale, I hope they feel better as well. Our previous conditioned response closes our hearts with our routine, reactive sense of anger or anxiety or despair. With practice, that second set of breaths helps us to loosen the grip of our conditioning. With practice in both the sitting and in-the-moment meditation, we will be able to start to break our conditioned undesirable mind states and allow us to live a healthier and happier life. I wish you well in your meditation practice, and I hope you're excited to be on your way. May you be happy. May you feel peace. May you feel joy. And may you share it with others. If you found this helpful and want to learn more, please visit me at mordylevine.com.